So how many of you remember when we read Galaxy the Prettiest Star? I bet you didn't think that would get a sequel. Well, it did. So, happy Pride Month, everybody. We're reading Galaxy as the World Falls Down. And from what I understand, this one is supposed to be more plot-based rather than shitty romance drama. But without further ado, let's get into the sequel. Galaxy as the World Falls Down. We're starting off with a flashback. Are you kidding me? First off, Taylor isn't a boy, he's Taylor. Secondly, we're taking some real mystical Judaism stuff, so get out of the way. Right, so the Zakihim Nishtarim means hidden righteous ones in Hebrew. They hide their identity, and when disaster strikes, they use their powers for good. Remind you of anyone? It's like superheroes in DC. It all connects to Judaism. Oh, that's Taylor's girlfriend? Well, at least she doesn't have green hair and a Beetlejuice suit anymore. Rabbis thousands of years ago were predicting Superman? Bit of a stretch. No, Kat, that's not... They weren't predicting. It's just the idea of people like me has been always around is all. I am a hidden righteous one. I don't think you're supposed to say that about yourself. Kat, do you think August should be quieter? I don't want to freak people out. Sweetie, you're 6 feet tall with blue hair. This is Metropolis. A talking dog barely registers. People are used to seeing Superman and things, you know, things like that. Oh, it's Godzilla. I'm going to see if I can stop it. No, wait, you can't go stop a monster like this. You need a costume. Why? She's not incognito. I've been working with Phil on how to change the way light bounces off my body. Pink on pink is not a good idea. I don't know what they were thinking when it came. Why not do like something that actually goes with her color scheme instead of blending extremely similar colors together? That's a very odd decision. I also find it very funny that the logic for how she can manifest a supersuit is basically, oh, I'll just do what the crystal gems from Steven Universe do. Roar! Look at the turtle crouching, he looks so silly! People from Cyandi, some of them, are able to perceive and manipulate the energy around them. What a very vague power. It seems like it's purposefully vague so that I can just do whatever the plot needs. If I can focus, I can control gravity. Fucking gravity, of course. Heat, light, kinetic impacts, chemical reactions, radiation, electricity. Why don't you just give her time travel and invincibility and the magical ability to never step on Legos? You know, just give her everything while you're at it. Sorry, I'm kinda new at this. You don't say! When I'm angry, all my hair escapes to the top of my head. Look how angry I am right now. Okay, first off, no more atomic fire breath. There's something in his throat that sparks in order for the gas he's breathing out to ignite. If I negate the spark before it catches, he should just be belching farts, I think. Pow. This giant turtle does not look like it would be nearly as flexible as it's depicting it. It also doesn't really look that giant in this panel. It looks like she is like way more giant. Like, look at how huge she is compared to those windows. Oh my god. I may not be more powerful than a locomotive, but if I concentrate, I can increase the kinetic energy of my fist to punch with the equivalent force of a runaway freight train. Wait, is he growing? I've got to calm him down. How can I calm him down? Well, not punching him in the face, I can tell you that much. What's the appropriate electricity level in the brain for unconsciousness? 12 hertz? 6? We did not cover this in science class. Huh? He's human? That's not what I thought would happen. Jimmy! Oh, it's Jimmy Olsen? Superman! Ah, Superman, you've seen better days. Thank you for restoring Jimmy. I don't believe we've met. I really liked how you handled this situation. You put Jimmy to sleep somehow. Well, I wasn't going to pew-pew him.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I have to get Jimmy back to Star Labs before he wakes up. Thanks again for your help. Jimmy, please stop jerking off while I carry you away. I'm Galaxy. Okay. How much do I owe you for the ones I couldn't save? You super types usually just fly off. I'm not like the other super types. Guys, she's not like other superheroes. Now don't forget, guys, you do not have to support DC Comics just because they're DC Comics and yada, the big comic companies, No, you can actually check out indie comics, such as some of the indie titles we have on burningstarcomics.net. We have a lot of different options for you. If you give it a chance, I'm sure you can find an independently made comic book that you enjoy. Check out burningstarcomics.net. Go see if there's something that you latch onto, of course. And back to the comic read-through, unfortunately. Here we go! Wow, people really don't care that I just fell out of the sky, huh? This is Metropolis. You're like the 16th flying person they've seen today. That whole changing what your clothes look like thing is so cool. You said Phil thinks it would be good camouflage? He said that I could use it to look normal. Human. That son of a bitch. I hate normal and human things. Sometimes I love this face, I do, but sometimes I just want to be a girl, you know? Not an alien girl. Taylor, I told Phil we would keep a low profile. Well, first off, Phil isn't my keeper, so update that for future reference. Secondly, I don't know if you noticed this, but I am purple. I couldn't keep a low profile if I wanted to. You know there's a difference between walking down the street being yourself and willfully throwing yourself into danger by fighting a monster. And Phil is right to worry. You two ran off in the middle of nowhere the last time you went to Metropolis and came home beaten. If you have not read the Dreamer DCYA, by the way, you'll have no idea what she is talking about. It's kind of goofy that DCYA books are now trying to have like some sort of connected universe between each other when so many of the DCYA books are just one-offs. They're just like completely different universe every time. It's wild to think of Kat going to college. It's weird enough that she gets to go to high school and I don't. Are these places even for me? Yeah, that's right, Taylor. You go in there and you make this about yourself. And then she falls asleep on the park bench. Mother, I thought I'd lost you. I thought I'd lost. Why are you running away? No! Nia, what are you doing here? What's going on? You can just appear in people's dreams. Cool, right? This was the last day I spent on Cyandi. This is the Vane. I never saw one in person, just pictures. Once their telepathic hive mind gets into you, you become part of the Vane. So really, the Vane could be anyone. I had a dream that something bad is about to happen to you, and I'm coming to help. I'm asleep on the bus right now. What? Something bad? I mean, not bad, but it's still pretty bad, but not like, up and at 'em, Tay. I wonder what Nia was talking about. If she would just get to the fucking point, I would have known. You should really be thinking about where you're headed. I want you to follow your dreams, but you've got to plan or be planned for, as Rabbi Time is always saying. Excuse me, I am the manager here at Mon Chanson, and I am going to have to ask you to leave. What possible reason do you have for us not to be here? Aliens have dietary requirements that differ from human beings. Our kitchen is simply not equipped. Please go. I grow tired of repeating myself. The three of you will leave now, or you will be thrown out. Oh my god, is she gonna stab him? What? Don't stab him! We're staying. If you want to keep moving your arms and legs. Taylor, stop this. We're leaving. Why can't I just use violence to get whatever I want? The world is so unfair. I just get so mad sometimes, like there's a fire in my head. And then that asshole threatening to throw you out, like, What's the point of these powers if I can't stop some jerk? What's the point of superpowers if I can't use it for my own selfish impulses? There's so many parts to me, so many bits and pieces of my identity. Get out of your own asshole. You going to tell me about your premonition? Maybe we can stop it before it happens. That's not the way it works, but I'm here for you. Wait, is she not going to tell her? Is she not going to tell her what the premonition was? They just go in the club and she doesn't say. Okay. I'm so pumped for this. The Hirschfield Archive is my favorite queer-core, trans-wave, backpacker, brittle-gaze, post-punky rockers. ID, I'm a trans lesbian.
Oh, I had no idea. Do whatever you want all the time.
Look how happy she is to say that. You're not trans! You're not trans, though! You identify as the gender that you were born with! This is bullshit! Anyway, she gets in. Because nobody cares. Wow, it's amazing how you can just walk through a doorway and end up in another world. A better world. Because it's gay. Gotta say, this is kind of a sad gay bar. At least compared to what we've seen in Avengers Academy. Like, Avengers Academy is like a next level type of gay bar. This one kind of just looks like a high school gymnasium with like a disco ball put up at the top. This is kind of pathetic. What's that? Who are you? Who? Oh, I'm imagining things. I have to be. That's not a Vane. That can't be a Vane. I need some air. Cause you're not in disguise anymore, so your crystal garbage thing is like calling the Vane to the planet. Oh no, it's the Vane. Oh my gosh, this is actually quite a diverse Vane. It's not just bug people. There's also a Clayface guy and this anime boy over here. You will join the Vane. Like hell I will. Not a request. A description of your future. Ah! It's the Nickelodeon slime. The jewel in my chest feels like it's on fire. Aye! Impossible. You are incapable of joining the Vane. Hey, bug brains. Get the fuck off my girlfriend. Nia, why are you wearing a mask? What's the point? You're wearing the same you look exactly the same, but you just put on a mask for no reason. What are you doing? Nee. Call me Galaxy. Dreamer. Superman. Pikachu? I was in the neighborhood. Do you know these people? I'm glad this went so well, girls, but in the future, Galaxy, you should really be more careful. Being a visible alien like this makes you a target. Oh no! She got told the truth. I know what I look like, okay? I fought to look like this. I'm always going to stand out in a crowd because I'm not like the other girls. I'm special and cool, but that doesn't mean I deserve to be attacked. He never said that you deserve to be attacked. Oh my god, I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. You're just trying to dunk on Superman now. Literally, that's it. That's all that. Oh, Superman, you as a white male, check your privilege. He's Slav squatting on the roof. I have found a safety in being from another world but looking like everyone else. I see now how I take that for granted. He's not always Superman. He wears a disguise so that he won't get attacked. Like, this works for him, so he gave you the same advice that works for him personally. And then she took it as far the wrong way, up her own ass as possible, and said, oh, you're saying I deserve to be attacked then? It's like, no, Superman doesn't deserve to be attacked, but he gets attacked. Don't worry, guys, so long as Superman apologizes and checks his privilege, we can hug and make up. Find their ship, put them back on it, and throw it out into space as far away as you can, please. Will do. Another flashback? Why? What Hebrew stuff are we gonna learn this time? Wow, a school anxiety dream. I haven't had one of these in a while. Is it weird to say I miss them? Yes. I missed out on so much trying so hard not to be noticed, thinking that I could just make this body work if I tried hard enough. When I was 5 years old, I told my parents who I am. Looking back, I think that maybe they saw it as a game I was playing, but they let me be girly. But then the Vane came. Everything had to change. Wait a minute, are we retconning? Are we retconning this? Oh, dude. You cannot spend an entire first book saying that she was born as a girl and then all of the sudden just drop it on me that actually she was born a boy alien and that her parents just let her act and look like a girl this whole time. The whole point of the first book is that when she transformed back into her true self, she was a girl. Now you're telling me that she has a dick between her legs this whole time? Oh boy. That puts a lot of different context to the first book. You still haven't told us what your fucking premonition was. While you two were sleeping off last night, I was talking to the girls at my old form. They found a whole mess of complaints about Marchinson and are reporting them to the city. I literally don't care about that restaurant at all. That plot line is completely removable from this stupid... We haven't even gotten to the end yet. I'm already like so mad reading this. This is really just terrible. What if you knew the world was going to end? Well, that is a crazy thing to just drop on me all of a sudden. Everything ends, even the world. It's what you do before it goes that counts. You don't have to save the world, you hear me? You just have to live in it. You just gotta live. Huh? You don't have to save the world? I thought this was a superhero comic. Oh, she recognizes the lady in the poster, and it turns out that the melon lady is actually the mighty red tornado.
Wow! Wow!
Took that right after Justice Society stopped Wotan the Worldbreaker from destroying the planet. A lot of people don't know this, but it was Red Tornado who took out that evil wizard in the end. I saw it. All the other heroes were defeated, but not her. Like 80% sure the Red Tornado was a villain. An android created by the supervillain T.O. Morrow to infiltrate the Justice Society of America. So eventually they turn him into a superhero, I guess, and made him a member of the Justice League. I remembered him as a villain. He was a villain. He was an android fucking villain who turned into a literal red tornado. Look at it. It's a red tornado. He does not look like whatever the fuck this actual bucket over her head thing is. Alright, now we're gonna go visit the red tornado, who's a woman and fat. Listen, I need the help of a real superhero, and I know you're the Red Tornado, and the only other superhero I know is Superman, and I don't want him to know I'm not good at this, okay? There's two things I know about being a hero, kid. One is that there's no guarantees you're going to save everyone. The other is that no one is going to save you. That's the only two things you know about being a hero? That everyone dies? And that you die too? I think you're a pretty incompetent hero if the only thing you know about being a hero is death everywhere. That kind of does not show that you've had much success. Oh, he's possessed. Oh, he's possessed by the Vane because of course, oh my god, is Galaxy going to defeat Superman while he's possessed by the Vane? Are we getting the actual like Supergirl CW show moment here? Your homeworld is ours, your people are ours, there's no Cyandy. There's only the Vane. Crash. And then the dog uses flame breath and then he punches it. Argus, no! Even in the first book, they try to get me to give a shit about this fucking dog. I don't care. It's a robot. It's not even real. It is an object. ChatGPT is not your real girlfriend, okay? You brought us here. For so long, we could not find you, but then, not 24 hours ago, you burned so bright you outshone the sun. The jewel in my chest, it's on fire. No! Just add more superpowers. More superpowers, let's more! I'm all right. Just give me a minute. The jewel must have done it. My parents put the jewel in my chest to protect me. It must generate an energy that blocks the Vane hive mind. This feels like I'm pulling out my own heart. There's a way I can protect you all from being part of the Vane. You know how you can make a nail magnetic by rubbing it against a magnet? I have to rub at all of you. We have to have a giant orgy so I can imbue something metal with this energy that will keep the Vane from taking over your mind. How am I supposed to use what's inside me on the whole world? What if you had something to help you focus your powers? Okay, so they're gonna use the satellite dish to make everyone immune to the Vane's mind control. But like, don't they have guns? It's okay to commit crimes for the greater good, right? Yeah, God forbid that you just talk to someone who works here, explain the situation, or get Superman to explain the situation for you. You could get actual permission to go in there. God forbid you go about this the right way. That would be terrible. It's just like this childish instinct where you just assume everyone will always say no to you ever because your parents said no to you a lot. Oh, and then, like, right at that moment, the Vane comes, and they have, like, a bunch of people already mind-controlled, I guess. Do you think you can get this dish to collect the energy we need to fight the Vane? Assuredly. Clack, clack, clack. I saw this in an anime once. I'm gonna put it in the comic book. Oh, and then she's, like, super nervous about saving the world, so she throws up? Did you have a dream about it? Do you know what's coming? I'm a trans lesbian from outer space. I'm 6 feet tall with blue hair. I'm purple. This is not the time to have a mental breakdown. Fuck. Ha 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 ha. Your breakdowns are hilarious. I know you're scared, but you have no reason to be. Literally, no reason to be. This is all completely unnecessary. The writer doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. I love you, Galaxy. Love deleted. Wasn't the whole thing was that she gave them like metal pieces that was supposed to protect them from the Vane's mind control? What happened to that? Why is everyone being mind controlled now when she specifically took precautions to prevent them from being mind controlled? I'm so stupid. I've been trying to figure out what this pink glow is, but it's obvious. It's love. I'm a superhero. Oh my fucking god. Of course she makes a fucking rainbow. A love rainbow. She makes a love rainbow, and then that destroys the Vane. You've got guns? You think you've got guns? I've got all the love in the world. The only good bug is a dead bug, am I right? No, don't go, Mom. It's me, your daughter. No, not this time. You are my mother, and you are going to look at me. I am your daughter, do you hear me? I am your motherfucking daughter! No! She pulled a Star Wars on me. She's not your mother. Your mother isn't here. This is just your anxiety and your fear given form. I wish I could tell my mother I saved a world, even if it wasn't hers. Yeah, about that, no one knows. When you knock the Vane out of our heads, all the memories of that time went too. Fought a war and nobody noticed. What else is new? I am doubtful on this being a true victory. Taylor may have stopped the fleet, but the Vane Empire is still out there. Don't worry, Argus. Don't worry. Am I to believe you have a plan for you personally to defeat an entire empire once you're dead? You live, silly. This is literally, it's the same exact ending as the first book. This is the same exact last page. Thank God we got to the ending. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I guess it's better than the first book? At least there is a villain. At least there is a superhero plot. At least she does save the world. Like, there's so many tangents that just don't matter. Like, what was the point of the Jewish friend? Well, what was the point of learning Hebrew for that one particular section? What was the point of her getting kicked out of the restaurant and then, like, crashing out on Superman for not understanding that she's more oppressed as an alien than him? Is this about her not being accepted for being an alien? Or is this about her, like, overcoming her pressure for being a superhero? What was the point of Nia's premonition that she never ever got to share with Galaxy? What was the vision? We never figured it out. What was the point of it if you were never going to have an answer? And I do genuinely think that this author probably was listening to some of the criticism, but they just had the wrong takeaway from it. They just didn't understand how to actually fix the problems. And I think that's why we got some retconning in here. Whether or not Galaxy is a biological girl was maybe retconned. Wasn't the whole point that, like, the lesbian didn't want to date her until she revealed that she was an alien girl? They had sex. They had sex in the first book. Unfortunately, they showed us that. She would have noticed and been like, hey, what's all this down here? Galaxy is supposed to have a dick between her legs right now, right? If even as an alien, she is a boy, a biological boy. We never established any transgender surgery. I think the author of the first book probably realized that they accidentally wrote a detransitioning story, and so then they tried to reel it back for book 2 to be like, actually, she was born a boy alien, but now she identifies as a girl alien, and then for some reason she specifically transformed into a girl alien. What a fucking... This is such a clusterfuck of a sequel. This is worse than the Nubia sequel. Do you know what I just said? This was worse than the Nubia sequel. The only improvements that this book has, right, is that it focuses on the superhero thing, which is what the first book should have focused on. But that's like about it. We're in sequel territory, already retconning stuff. It's too late to make this work. It's done. You're cooked. But that's going to end it here, guys. I hope you semi-enjoyed this painful read-through. This was genuinely painful for me. Let me know what you think about Galaxy as the world falls down. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!
Program restart. Shutting down all systems.